Hi, this is Bruce Buffer, your voice of the Octagon, and you're listening to MMA Mental.
Okay, hello. We are now joined by Kevin Webb, one of the head coaches at Pariah MMA Gym. He's got a couple of fighters coming up fighting on Saturday the 23rd in Coventry at the Sky Dome. How's things with you, Kevin?
Yeah, great. Good. Training's going well. The guys are looking good. The gym's going great. So, yeah, brilliant at the moment.
Now, I've obviously heard quite a little bit about you from Kieran. He's been telling me about the gym. He's been saying good things about the gym. So I'd just be interested in getting a little bit of your background and what kind of stuff people get, what kind of things people do when they come to your gym, what they can train in. So what's your background, Kevin?
I've probably been doing martial arts now, to make me sound old, but I suppose it's getting on for close to 20 years. I've got 3 black belts. I've got instructor status in 7 martial arts now, so I've done quite a few things. I've got Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, I've got brown belt in Judo, black belts in kickboxing and Taekwondo. I've done Jeet Kune Do, Filipino martial arts. Currently going through the UKTC graded process for wrestling as well, doing their level 2 coaching award. So now everything's going well at the moment, and at the gym we kind of focus on Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, mixed martial arts and wrestling. So we've kind of got a good foundation here. How
long have you been running your gym for?
I took over from Chris Rice. It was Sprawl and Brawl before that, so I've inherited a fair bit of talent. The gym was running here before I got here for about, I think 4 or 5 years. Before that, it was the original Gracie Barra Birmingham. So there's quite a long history at the club anyway, and then I've taken over for the last year. So we've been Pariah MMA for the last year. Within that year, we've taken guys that weren't even ranked. So we've got Chris Meyer now, who's ranked 13th. So in a year, coming in and taking a load of fresh-faced kids in, having someone now ranked 13th on the current rankings is really impressive for us. And we're looking like we're going to get some more guys there over the next year.
Yeah, that is impressive. Is it nice to know that you can obviously get your guys prepared, and then there's an outlet for them to go and test themselves, test their skills, like with the event we've got coming up this weekend, the next weekend at Sky Dome. Is it nice to know there's events out there like that?
Yeah, the current UK MMA seems brilliant at the moment. It's starting to get more and more legitimised. There's proper promotions there rather than these back alley promotions. And really that's because it's a sport at the end of the day, and you need a way to be able to kind of evaluate where you are in relation to, the rest of the country, the rest of the world. So it's really positive to see our guys doing so well at the moment. But yeah, it's huge. This promotion's run by a good friend of mine, Neil, who's put on a really good show here. So, really good to support the local shows.
Now, I know you've got a couple of guys confirmed to be fighting, which is Manny Singh and Saul Boyd. I wonder if you could tell us a little bit about each of them. So what can we expect from Manny when he fights in the cage?
Well, Manny really he's the full package. Manny's been training with me, trained at my old gym, combat exercise with me for about 2-3 years. Obviously, he's been with me for a year since I moved as well. So he's obviously got a solid base in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, which is my strongest area. And he also had a strong background in amateur boxing as well. So he's been wrestling a lot. So the fight really could go wherever he kind of dictates it to, wherever he feels it needs to go in the fight. And Saul was kind of a guy that I inherited off Chris again from the old club. Super tough. Again, he's kind of well versed in all the ranges. It's really difficult to say exactly what's going to happen in the fight, but I'm pretty certain both the boys are going to come out on top.
Well, brilliant. I really appreciate your time today, Kevin. I know you're busy. I know you've got a lot of classes, so it's okay. I'll have a chat with some of your guys now. Is Manny available?
Yeah, I can go and get him for you.
Brilliant. Thanks, Kevin.
Okay, no worries, mate. Cheers. Speak to you a bit, right?
I'm now joined by Saul Boyd. He has a fight coming up a week Saturday at the Sky Dome. How's things with you, Saul?
Yeah, doing alright. Training's going well at the moment, so I'm looking forward to it, really.
Are you feeling confident going into the fight? Have you had a good training camp?
Yeah, Kevin Webb just took over our gym about a year ago, so we got a new trainer, so I'm feeling comfortable now. We've been training wrestling, Jiu-Jitsu and MMA, so I am feeling fairly confident for this fight, yeah.
What's the name of your opponent on Saturday, week Saturday?
down in.
And have you looked much into him? Do you know much about his style of fighting?
Nah, I haven't, to be fair. All I know is that he's good stand-up Thai boxing. That's all I've really heard. I haven't really gone into looking at him, to be fair.
And do you feel your strengths are going to be your all-round game training in MMA? So it's going to be your BJJ and your wrestling.
Yeah, well, I feel comfortable all round. To be fair, all round, I'm comfortable enough to take the fight wherever it goes.
What rules are you fighting? Is it semi-pro you're fighting?
Well, it's I think it's American amateur, which is like pro kind of rules with bigger gloves. Like headshots on the ground and stuff.
Okay, and is this your first fight, or have you fought before?
No, I've had 2 previous fights. Yeah.
And what's your record so far?
Yeah, I've won them 2-0-0. Yeah.
So you're looking to keep your 100% record and go 3-0.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah.
Well, I really appreciate you having a chat today. I wish you all the luck for your fight a week Saturday. We'll be there cheering you on.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, thanks for your time.
I'll pass you back on to Kev or end the call.
I think he's going to pass me on to Wayne now, Wayne Farrington.
Okay, I'll let him know now.
Thank you.
Thank you. But
I'm now joined by Wayne Farrington. Wayne will also be fighting a week Saturday at the Sky Dome. How's things with you, Wayne?
Yeah, pretty good, thanks.
How you? I know you're. Am I right in saying you're fighting pro a week Saturday?
Yeah, I'm fighting a pro rules, my second pro fight now.
How are you feeling about your fight?
Pretty good. It's the best fight camp I've ever had. I'd say I'm not on the fittest and strongest that I've ever been, so feeling pretty good, really.
And what you've obviously been training at Pariah MMA Gym. What kind of preparation have you done for this fight? What's your training routine for this fight?
So we pretty much do MMA, followed by jiu-jitsu, freestyle wrestling. We do that 3 times a week. We do an extra couple of supplemental Brazilian jiu-jitsu sessions. But then outside of that, I'm doing 3 boxing sessions a week and 3 strength and conditioning as well. It's about 15, 17 hours training a week.
Now, you fight a week Saturday. Is it a 3 5-minute round fight?
Yeah, 3 5-minute rounds, yeah.
So obviously one of the biggest things then about that kind of length of fight is stamina. How do you feel your stamina will be for 15 minutes?
In the gym, awesome. I can kill it for 15 minutes doing pretty much any sort of intensity. However, on fight night with adrenaline and stuff like that, it's always that little bit more difficult than in the gym.
And do you know much about your opponent?
I've seen a couple of his fights on YouTube. I know he's from Gracie Barron, Milton Keynes. I think he's got purple in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, so I imagine his ground game is pretty good. But I can't see there being a problem, to be honest.
What's your opponent's name?
Angelo Beals, his name is.
And what do you feel your strengths are going into the fight?
Well, ordinarily it's usually my ground game. However, I imagine he's going to be pretty even with me there. So hopefully my stand-up, I'd have said.
So overall, you'd say you feel quite confident going to this fight, and if possible, you're going to look to keep this fight standing.
Yeah, I've got a bit of an amateur boxing past, and I've been pushing up with my boxing, so I'm feeling pretty good about my hands at the minute.
How many boxing matches have you had?
I had 10 as an amateur, and then I did a little bit of the unlicensed boxing, so I had sort of 4 unlicensed bouts as well.
And what was your record?
50-50 as an amateur, but I win all the unlicensed ones.
And what's your MMA record?
So I've had 2 semi-pro, won 1, lost 1, and 1 pro, win that one.
Brilliant. Well, I really appreciate your time today, Wayne, and we'll be there in the crowd cheering you on, and we wish you all the luck for a week Saturday.
Cheers, mate. Thanks very much.
Thank you.